What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here for the Swansea preview. Now, the title ain't being lifted at this match, but there will be Man City's first guard of honour from Swansea, you would think. So, yeah, the title's done. There's nothing to play for other than records. Swansea, they're fighting for relegation. They're dogging for their lives, so they're fighting for every point, every goal, every tackle, every game bit of possession, every bit of confidence. So it'll be a very difficult game, and Man City will probably be rotating their squad from now to the end of the season. 5 games to go. You know what I mean? Plenty of time now to go and give some players that haven't had games some games. So I expect to see more of Laporte. I expect to see more of John Stones when he comes back. Possibly even Bravo, Danilo, Zinchenko, Mendy when he returns to get up to scratch and up to pace with football. I know people don't want him to be played, but he'll want to go to the World Cup with France, so he'll want to play football between now and the end of the season. He's come back and made a return for the EDS, I think it was, so he could be back in this game, possibly even on the substitute bench. Don't think he'll be starting. I think it's a bit too soon to be starting him, but possibly the week after this match, possibly is a certain possibility here. Team news, Aguero, he's out injured for a month, so he's after 200 goals for City. He's on 199. That's not going to be happening this season, I am afraid, so hopefully Sergio doesn't leave and he can get these 200 goals for City, because, yeah, Sergio deserves that, doesn't he, really? But he's going to miss a month. He'll be out for the rest of the season. He's basically had that surgery to make sure that he's fully fit for the World Cup, which he will be. So that's good news for Argentina. Fernandinho, he's suspended. So, like I said, rotation. We might see Gundogan, we might see Yaya Toure too. And I'm hoping to see a couple of youngsters too. But you know what I mean? Players should be nice and fresh. They've had 3 days off. I see no reason to go full squad here. I'd probably be rotating from now to the end of the season. I'd have players, like I said, that haven't really been given a chance to have some minutes, have some games, start some games. So Phil Foden and Brahim Diaz are also included in that. Bernardo Silva, Jesus would probably be starting a lot of games too. It sounds like, remember the team against Wigan, basically like that. And I was saying that because the team's not used to playing with each other, they look disjointed, so they've got 5 games to try and make it become more jointed, and we'll see where we end up from there. But hopefully we can break a couple of records along the way. One of them I really do want to break is that 95-point barrier. We need 3 wins. We've got 3 home games, 2 away. I see no reason why we can't win all 3 of our home games. They're against teams that are now in the bottom half of the Premier League. I see no reason why we can't go and win our games, if I'm honest. But we'll have to wait and see. The teams, they're dogging for every point. They're fighting for their lives. Very difficult game, close game, scrappy game is what I'm anticipating. Hopefully we can show our quality in the game and get our edge, get them points, break them records. That's my point of view. I'm sure Swansea will see it's an ideal chance now to go and play against Man City. But our first game since winning the Premier League, our fans will be in a joyous mood. Man City, I'm sure, won't want to put a damp squib on things and lose this game or get a bad result. They'll want to win this game. So hopefully that'll be enough to get them over the line. And hopefully our players have got a point to prove. Because everyone keeps questioning us, everyone keeps making a load of comments about us. There's a load of salty, jealous comments out there, isn't there, about Man City at the moment. Not a lot of people are appreciating what Man City done because they spent lots of money on lots of players. But a lot of the top 6 sides have spent a lot of money and they're not playing at anywhere near the level of what Pep's got Man City playing at. And that's why Man City is 16 points clear. We haven't quite cracked it in Europe. Things like that happen. Pep's still got another 12 months to put that right, and rumours are he's going to be signing another 12 months, so we've got another 2 years at least to try and put that right, and I'm sure Pep will get that right eventually. We'll have to see where we improve on. Hopefully we'll get a bit of experience and a bit more quality in the big games and when the games that matter. Also then games against Liverpool and Man United is what I'm on about there. But there we go. I want to see a couple of youngsters. Brahim Diaz, Phil Foden. Could we see a Darabioyo? Could we see Duhani? Could we see Micha? It is a possibility with no Aguero there. I'd expect to see him on the bench. For Swansea, though, they're battling for every point. They've got some decent players there. Obviously, we might see Wilfried Boney return to the Etihad Stadium, but I'd say the Ayew brothers, Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew, are much more of a threat for Swansea at the moment in time. They're 2 very good players there. They've got players like Renato Sanchez, Alfie Mawson. These are very good players. They've improved a lot their form since they appointed the former Sheffield Wednesday manager, Carver. I think that's how his name's pronounced. I have no idea how you pronounce his name. I'm terrible with pronunciations. I apologise. If I ever pronounce anything wrong, just leave in the comments how I do pronounce it so I can pronounce it next time, because I hate when I get the pronunciations wrong. I'm so bad at it. It frustrates me so much. But they've also got other quick players there. They've got Narsing, they've got Dyer. There's so much quality in Swansea's side. I don't think that they will get relegated this season. I think that the bottom three at the moment will probably get relegated, in my opinion. But they're fighting for the lives. They'll want them points. Good time for them to be facing Man City. So I'm nervous. I think this will be a very nip and tuck game. I think this will be a niggly game. I think this will be a very close, scrappy game. It could even be a last 5-10 minute winner in this game. I'm going to go for 2-1 City just to win it. Always got to back Man City. We'll see us break our points tally from the 2011-12 season, as we finished on 89 points. We'll win this game and we'll move on to 90, so we'll break that. There we go. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. You can disagree with this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've gone for Ederson in goal, but I'm not too sure if he might go with Bravo in this game. I've seen no reason why Ederson should start in these games. They're no longer competitive, important games. So I've gone for Ederson just because he's been our #1 for the whole season. But I've got a sneaky feeling we might see Bravo instead. I've gone for Danilo and Zinchenko at the wing-backs, mainly because I think that we'll be resting Walker, probably Delph, possibly even Danilo too when it gets to it. Like I said, Duani's got a chance there then. Otamendi and Laporte. Company played in the last game, that's why I've left Company out. And John Stones, I don't know what state he's in yet to be starting. As soon as he can start, I would start him. I've gone for Gundogan, although we could see Delph. But I've gone for Gundogan, De Bruyne and Brahim Diaz. I mentioned Yaya Toure before. We could see Yaya Toure push further upfield. But his legs are gone, he can't track back. And this game will be all about possession. And Brahim Diaz is very good with possession, so I'd give him a shout. Yaya Toure, though, could well feature instead. I could not put David Silva in the side, mainly because I think David Silva should have a well-earned rest. And I think in the next game that De Bruyne, if he does start, should have a well-earned rest. I won't go with De Bruyne and David Silva. I see no point. They're both international players. You know what I mean? There's no need. I went for Bernardo Silva, Lirasani and Jesus up top. But I think Bernardo Silva deserves more games, more minutes. Definitely. I think he's a class player. And I think that Raheem Sterling's had a fantastic season. Should have a well-earned rest. And I think that when Sterling does start, I think Lirasani should then have a well-earned rest, because he's deserved one. And we could move Bernardo or Phil Foden out there. And Jesus, he can battle with Nemicha because there's no Aguero there. And Jesus can finally get 5 decent games under his belt if he wishes. So we'll have to see what Pep goes with. These team predictions are going to be very unpredictable from now till the end of the season, though. And it always gives our opponents a chance of getting at least something from the game. They'll use that as motivation. I can guarantee they're dogging for their lives. We've got this first match against Swansea. We're following it up with an away match against West Ham, followed by Huddersfield at home, Brighton at home and Southampton away. All them sides are all in the bottom half. All sides I don't think are safe just yet. That is scheduled to change as each game goes by. Fingers crossed, like I said. Hopefully we can get there, get it done, get the 3 points. Come on, lads, let's break these records. And everyone enjoy the party, because I'm sure there's going to be a party atmosphere at the Etihad for celebrating the league title. And everyone at the club, the players, staff, all the staff that involved, everyone from the club, right from Pep, right through to people that are working as cleaners and security and everyone deserves to taste the success of what Man City's done. Everyone should be so proud, fans should be so proud and extremely happy, and just enjoy all the bitterness and jealousy, because I'm really enjoying it. You know what I mean? Don't hate, appreciate. So there we go, it's been the preview. Enjoy the game. Hopefully we'll come out with 3 points, and I'll be reviewing it next week because I'm away this weekend. So I'm probably going to catch the game whilst I'm away, and we'll see what happens, and I'll review it once I'm back. So it's been JSGC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.